sympathy. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend. Blue skies and beckoning winds are trying to open the door of your heart, but you're gazing at me as if you cannot see. You just stand there smiling vacantly. Your eyes hold such innocence. You're blind to the fate that will soon come to pass, but it's summoning you with a touch like a sigh. You seek it without knowing why. But someday I know that you will be awakened, and your eyes will finally see. These wings on your back are just waiting to guide you. The future will soon set you free. This cruel thesis, the spiteful angels listening, will soon soar from the window of your destiny. White hot pathos, a desecrated symphony. Stay true to this and don't betray your memory. Come now, reach out, you must embrace reality. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend. Embraced in affection and cradled with care, but with morning's approach comes an echoing cry. It tells you to wave your dreams goodbye. And the moon is shining above. It wishes to show just how fragile you are. You're so frail and slight in its silvery light. Our fate is not one we can fight. Someday I hope that we'll be reunited, if that is what's destined to be. Perhaps we'll discover that elusive Bible, and then we will finally be free. This cruel thesis, a spiteful angel's mockery, will bring with it the sorrow of futility. Hold on tightly and do not lose vitality. You must wake up, for now the dream is history. Come now, reach out, you must embrace humanity. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend. Love is the thread of the story that's woven, the future and present and past. I may not ever ascend to the heavens, but I know my love will still last. This cruel thesis, the spiteful angels listening, will soon soar from the window of your destiny. White hot pathos, a desecrated symphony. Stay true to this and don't betray your memory. Come now, reach out, you must embrace reality. Rise up, young boy, and make yourself a legend.
Hello. Welcome back to a thing. Welcome back to animating things. We have my father in the background, and we have okay. There we go. And we have this guy over here, which we colored, which last time we actually figured out. Last time we figured out who one character was, or how his colors should be. We drew all that in, figured out what it should be, and now we're off to color him. Okay, I didn't close it. So first off, we're just gonna... It's always fun when you come back in and everything's updated. And you just sit there going like... Everything updated while I was gone? Because this is not necessarily the program I came... Is the animation still feature kind of? I don't think animation feature might still kind of sort of be here. In any case, gonna come back here and start coloring. And then depending on time, we'll probably go and color the other guy as well. Let's see. So we go... So first off, we go here. We go like this. Insert as reference image. Boom. Right there. Right there. We have everything we need to know right there. We just need to find... Right. Oh. Looks like I might be a bit mistaken. I'm not done with the main animation. Yeah, microphone. Yeah. So I make the joke. So I make the joke like every time you hear the buzz, you know I'm on, because gosh dang it, I'm broke. Not necessarily broke as much as I don't know. But I still don't have a proper splitter for my microphone. I'm doing a weird hack where I pretty much am reversing it. And this is pretty much the best thing, because every single time I have a multi-use type of microphone, like something that you like put in your phone and the microphone works. Every single time I do that with my computer, it does not work correctly, and I have no clue why. And it bugs me, because that means I can't really do any big complicated stuff. Yeah. Well, not necessarily complicated stuff as just... Oh yeah, this is too thick. Ah, shoot. Yikes. So I added in blank frames here, here. Alright. Unless it's like me and going on stream. So I don't have the money. It's just, do I really want to? Oh, oh shoot. Duh. What was I doing again? Okay. Am I awake or do I dream? Strangest visions I have seen. Night is dead and lights gone away. With your hands in your sky, looking down at me from the open. Anyhow. Okay, which frame doesn't have the neck? Ah, you don't have the neck. Poor guy. Wouldn't blame you. My gosh, this isn't coloring as much as it's cleanup. Good grief. I've been duped. Anyhow. So, yeah. Perfect. I would put it on Spotify, but I'm just scared. Because just like... whole thing is gonna be whole thing is just weird. Whole weird. And you need to figure out where the heck that is. Perfect. There we go. Now we got So that's our end point. Now we go like this. Is there keyboard shortcut for making a new frame? Should be able to do that. Perfect, we did it. Oh gosh. Days of just rotoscoping this whole thing. Days of rotoscoping. And it's just... Here we are. Now, the coloring can commence. Once the sucker saves. Now the coloring can commence. Okay. There we go. Sucker takes up a whole bunch of memory. I remember, like, you look at this. Remember, correctly, this tells you how much memory this, like, uses. Like, 2.2 out of 6 gigabytes. Or, I don't know. Some level I gotta actually read that. Okay. Aha, that's why. Now I don't feel like I need the skeleton as much, but who knows. Hopefully, through the power of context alone, I'll know. Now for this guy, it's gonna be like easy as all crud, but we'll get to the other guy. That's when things are gonna get a bit hairy. Still snake eater. Hear me. Up. Where things might get a bit hairy. Wait, where's the other foot? The foot disappeared. Oh, this is gonna get really funky. Now, now I should be able to do this. I hate it when there's a leak somewhere and I don't know where it is. Listen to a whole bunch of Megalovania remixes. Ah, now this. This is where things get a bit interesting. Uh-oh. Shaven. It's like you have points in time where you're thinking, how can I make this more efficient or make this easier, quicker? Then you find that one neat. Then you find this one neat trick that does it all for you. Anyhow, this is where things are gonna get a bit. Okay. So it's now a question, what do I focus on? What do I do? What the heck is going on here? Two options. Maybe this is the thing that's... Yep, that's the thing that's tripping me up. Okay, so... That's the thing that's tripping me up. Okay, here we go. Ah, shoot. I go to a dream. Strangest pictures I have seen. That is the end, but let's go away. So it's P and F. P. And I think B. Yep. Boom. Now I have a part which is explicitly white. Then we pull in fill, fill, fill. What the heck? You know, I'd probably color that tooth differently, like, cause that's pretty much my thing. Whenever I have like a character with the tooth sticking out, like usually I like set it off to be a bit yellow after I learned of the information that teeth are not regularly yellow. Messed up. Teeth aren't white, all white. So every time I make sure to try and add, oh, what? I always try and add a wee bit of yellow discoloration to the whole thing. Wait. Forgot to factor that in. Wouldn't mind an animated series based off that music video. Good grief. Of course, then again, 1,000 other people have said that, but here we are. Knights of the Light Table aren't really... Not sure if Knights of the Light Table are really up to do a full animated series. Of course, I have no... Like, there comes a question where I ask, who are these guys? Like who are Knights of the Light Table? Gosh. Dad. Come to Kirkklan streams where you can hear me hum various tunes while I'm just doing my thing. Alright, the funkiness continues. Well, it's like... Dad, would you say that Logan's Run is kind of stuck in the 70s, or... Cause remember I was talking about it. Remember I was talking about the film, or at least tweeting about the film. Basically, like said that was like it was stuck in its time to an extent. Shoot. Okay. What the heck are you watching? Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see. Okay. That's hilarious. Whole thing is a bit. Okay. Sam has been helping. You know, the whole COVID-19, like, I'm thinking about doing for the live stream, I'm thinking about doing a whole couple of thing where I pretty much, like, I go through, I play random games for a while, and that's pretty much all I write for a while. Not all I write, because I have questions. I have. Okay, at some point. What the heck is the youth pastor talking about? Wait, what? No, I didn't hear you, but what? Oh no. Oh no, that doesn't bode well. No, the fact that I've been coloring on top of my thing. And I just discovered, wait, it cov it covers the weird banding issue. Like, Dad, did you watch Tom Scott's video on color banding? Okay, actually, how much do you deal with color banding? Like, I don't feel like it's gonna affect my work in any shape, form, or way, but like it's a digital screen thing, you know. Something you have to deal with. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Actually, let's see. Well, who knows? Like, it could end up going into my weird analog want. Because I have that. Because I have that weird analog want of just. Like, part of me. Like, I'm crazy enough to sit down and say, I want to make an animated series, or I want to replicate that that type of cell animation. And honestly, I have looked around, and there was one person's video on it. I remember one person made a whole video on doing it, but it was all in After Effects and everything, and I'm going like, After Effects? And I remember I just sat down and went, I want to find my own way to do what this guy did in Blender, entirely in Blender, because I wanted because he was talking about making like a drop shadow to replicate cell shadows, and I'm sitting here going like, no, I actually want to make it. I actually want to make the things. I want to actually make it look like I want to make it look physically. And since Blender is at that stage where you can actually like make a thing, it's like, oh, okay. I just remember I was just watching and going like, I want to do that, but since I'm broke and I don't have After Effects and I don't necessarily want After Effects, which I actually do have I actually do kind of sort of have After Effects now. Got a student license. I got a student license for all the Adobe programs, which means I can pick and choose which means I can pick and choose like any of them if I want to. But at this point, I've pretty much got the programs I need to go through and do the classes I have. I have to and why the heck are my necks so weird? Like every single time, my necks always turn out so weirdly, and I have no clue why. It always turns out weird. I have no clue as to what the solution to that is. Yikes. Of course, this whole thing's probably going to look a bit like a train wreck once I'm done. Yeesh. To be, not to be. Drat. My favorite joke. One of my favorite VeggieTales jokes. It's like, to be, not to be. Drat. I think the most, I think the most interesting thing is like the fact that I've only really, quote unquote, studied Hamlet. Like, that's about the only Shakespeare play I really know is Hamlet. And it's okay, like, well, what happens in Romeo and Juliet? I don't know. What happens in Macbeth? I don't know. What, what happens in Hamlet? Yeah, I can give you a couple of, I can give you an idea of what happens. Like, somebody, somebody at some point gets stabbed. Like, so somebody at some point gets stabbed behind a curtain. But Got some fun things going on. Big changes. Quote from Zelinky. It's just like another guy I enjoy. And you can either see, and like depending on how it is, you can either like see that as a good thing or a bad thing. It's just like, holy crud! Some of the stuff he posts is like dark, and there's language. I'm just going like, on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's just like his most recent thing was like songs for sad people, and it's just like, gosh dang. Where you pretty much just have him rapping. And it's just like, as everyone is it just kind of made it like, are you okay? That was the one question everybody came out is just like, are you okay? And he said, I'm fine. But still, stuff like that makes you question, what is going on with that man? Like, yay. But it's like, he says he's fine, but is he? Okay. Whitey, when do you stop? Mr. Bones' ride never ends, boys and girls. Of course, the worst part is the song they made is so catchy. It's like, still like, still like. Okay. One more coloring. Let's clean up. What was the stage process that you call clean up?
Do you think having two headphones is...
Oh gosh, that's a power move. Having two headphones at once. That's That's about as powerful as T-posing.
Oh, check me out. I'm gonna do both, boys.
To take this man away, he is clearly crazy.
Yeah, it's dinner time.
It's dinner time! Tja. Save it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. This game sounds so suggestive. Like, out of context, bop it sounds kind of suggestive.
Well, when you put it that way. Oh.
Okay, let's render the animation. Okay. So, V4, ladies and gents. Give it up for test number 4. Give it up, ladies and gents, for test number 4. Tonight in bizarre summer. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Great day. Breakdown, breakdown. Shining. Oh crap! Where the heck is? Now it's time to solve the real puzzle. Where the heck am I working? Yes, here it is. I think this is the worst part. Eh. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Up. Let's see. Oh, well, what do you think of this? Look at this. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. I think that concludes our broadcast day. Thank any of you who came for coming. I'm actually planning on doing things. Doing kind of see if I can do a daily stream of just kind of the stuff I got on hand, games I have on hand. See where that might go, because it might get really interesting. But yeah, take a look at the stuff down below. Look at the Patreon. Look at the thing. So yeah. So until next time, this is Kirkklan, signing out.